I may not be what you want, yeah, but I'm all you'll ever be.
Kids in Brooklyn, yeah.
Hi. So, figured let me do a little unboxing here of the next piece that I'm doing to the car. So, I had some comments on my other section where I admitted that I haven't done all the process of you know, the build. I haven't recorded everything, so I think some of the feedback I got was I should probably record more and post up kind of the process. So I'm actually going to post up the unboxing of this. This is going to be my next upgrade, and in this video I already have the seats installed, which should be on the clip right before this one, but this is going to be the next piece of the interior that I'm going to put together. So I'm very excited to open this right now. So this piece is the steering wheel. So that right now. So the Nardi steering wheel. Let's open this up. I ended up going with, let's see. Let's see. This one is called the Gara 350 millimeter. So not really sure what this little box is. So let's open that up. Maybe it's that center hub. I'm assuming now that I just thought about it. But all right. So. Rip this thing open. I'm not gonna really be able to preserve the bag as much, I don't think. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna go back on what I said. I do want to try to preserve this bag a little bit. That's the other weird thing about me. Call it weird or not. I usually keep all my boxes of the stuff, so I will keep the stuff. So whoever, if I ever decide to sell this car, it will be going with boxes usually of everything. Oof. So this is the, wow, this feels so good. The new steering wheel I picked up. You can see that really well right there. This is the Nardi steering wheel, leather. Feels nice. The shape actually looks really cool. A little smaller grip than I had anticipated. I have big hands, but it's definitely bigger than the stock one. I can feel that already. Let's look at the middle section, because I think that's the piece to it all that's gonna bring it to life, I think. With this particular build that I like. The horn is cool. It's got the little blue on the horn, right? Can you see that? Let me pull it out of the little bag. So that's the little horn. And it should come with a little bezel. And this is the piece that I was questioning whether or not I really wanted to go this route or not. Was, did I want a steering wheel with the bezel or not in the middle? After a bunch of research and looking through a lot of different things, I think that this look is going to be pretty dope with that centerpiece and the horn in the middle. I think it's going to look dope. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this outside piece is not going to go in there, and that's going to be part of the install. I'm pretty sure this has to separate. I don't use this. This will be used if I'm using it without anything in the middle, which looks pretty dope like that. Or I would use it with the ring with it. I'm gonna put it on with the ring though, because that's the look that I was going for, and I can always swap it out later or change it up. That's the cool thing about this. This thing comes with the horn, the ring. Let's see what else is in this box. Get that back in there. We have a decal, which is really cool. I'm not a big decal person, but I definitely love getting decals. I may actually throw this on the car, I just don't know where, but I do like the way this decal looks. Still with the NRG quick release. Decided on this one because I had good, you know, experience with the other one. Quality product. And FYI, I'm not sponsored by any of this stuff. So these are cool. You know, you squeeze that, this is gonna pop in there. This comes out, and then, you know, essentially when this is locked in like that, you pop that in, spin it, and it does that cling sound when it's in there. But this is good quality stuff. On the CRX, I ended up getting this in the whole kit, but this time around, I didn't want to, you know, I gotta be mindful of the budget, you know? I've got kids, my family I gotta feed, you know? So I gotta be mindful on the budget on these builds. So I did not go with the NRG adapter hub for the car. I actually just went on Amazon and I picked one up from Amazon. I did some reviews on it. Essentially it looks the same. except the NRG one does not have like these little grooves there. I don't know if you can see that. But this is about half the price of the NRG one. And essentially it seems like it's good quality. It seems well made. Fitment wise, I'll find out when I'm installing it if it was worth saving the extra bucks or not. Is it gonna slide in the tooth or not? We'll see, right? So that's gonna be part of that. This did come with the hardware for this piece, and because I'm taller, because I don't like the steering wheel being so far away from me, I actually wanted it a little closer to me. I ended up picking up, same thing, I ordered it online. I think this one was purchased on eBay. Just a 1-inch adapter. This is the same one I used on the CRX. I used the 1-inch adapter on the CRX, worked flawlessly, blended in very well with everything else, and it served its good purpose. This was like 32 bucks or something like that, tops. If you would have gone with the more expensive quality stuff, you're looking at probably double, maybe 50 bucks. So a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. I'll probably save myself in total maybe $50 or $60 by going this route. And I think that ultimately is not gonna compromise on the performance on these particular two parts. This is just solid pieces that are gonna be adapting and moving out. Steering wheel is gonna give me the feel that I want. You know, other time ago was not everything has to be top shelf, you know, parts. If you don't plan on racing the car every single day, that this is not going to be an everyday racer. This is going to be more of a daily, not really daily because I have my daily, but this is going to be more of something I can commute around town. It may see track times, God willingly, you know, maybe 10% of the time, 15% if I'm lucky. So I don't think I need to go that extreme with certain parts that I'm getting on the car because I'm not going to be at the track that often. And all the parts that I'm throwing on the car are definitely going to be upgrades from what the car came with, in my opinion. So that's it for this unboxing, and I'll throw in some clips of the install, but not so much the step-by-step part. I think I'm just gonna throw the clip in there because I think that step-by-step part might be a little too much for the viewers, right? All right, just a quick little tip. Because I'm taking off the steering wheel and it's got the airbag, you disconnect the battery. I want to say they say, and don't, you know, do your own research. I've done it before. I can't remember what it was, so this is what I'm doing. I think you're supposed to just take off the negative. I'm taking both of them off. I'd rather be safe than sorry. But the idea is you disconnect it, and then you have to wait at least 3 minutes, I want to say. So I give it about 5 minutes before I start disassembling the airbag, and that ensures that I'm not gonna have any issues with, you know, the car airbag blowing up on me. All right, I finished the install. This thing kicked my butt a little bit. It's crazy, and I'm mechanically inclined, and bro, I mean I work on cars, I do stuff. This was a pain. This piece, this adapter, I don't know if it's because it was the one I bought on eBay, did not fit this properly, so I had to trim this whole thing to make it work. The wiring thing for the horn, bull crap. Here, let me put this on for you guys so you can see it. All right, there we go, right? That's the steering wheel in. I'll do some other videos in the daylight. It's nighttime now, but looks cool. Don't get me wrong. Horn works. The spacer I bought, the 1-inch spacer. Again, when you buy crap, you get crap. The spacer itself is good. The screws they sent with it were like literally huge. There was no way I could use them. So I couldn't put the 1-inch spacer. This is going to be spaced out another inch. So for now, I'll rock it like this. I'll buy the other spacers, not the spacer, the other screws probably tomorrow after work or something like that. And then I'll take it apart, dump it in there, and just put it back together. Hopefully it's as easy as I just said it was, but I don't see why it wouldn't be. Can I take this off one-handed? No, I cannot. No, I can't take that off one-handed. Let me see if I hold this. There we go. It's brand new, so maybe that's why it's taking longer. But essentially, the spacer is going to go behind this, so it should be easy. I should just be able to take all this off. I'm going to end up having to clock this over. These two screws are going to end up having to move over here so that this whole piece can be centered with the spacer. But here you have it, people. This is the install. That's the new steering wheel install that I have. I'm really feeling the blue on the steering wheel horn button, along with the blue seats. I actually decided to just get a EK EX cluster that's made for stick shift, not an automatic one, to have the blue lines around it. I think it's pretty cool, and I scooped one up for a pretty good deal. I ended up swapping out my stock seats for that cluster, so happy with that. I didn't do the install or show the install on the pedals. They're a little dirty right now, but I just installed these fakey Mugen from like eBay pedals. I still have to detail the car. As you can see, the carpet's not completely detailed yet. I haven't detailed the car yet because I just got it back from paint. So I have to shampoo the carpet and do all that on the interior, but this is what it looks like. Something else I did want to mention was I ended up adding these spacers, 1-inch spacers on the front of the seats to give it the angle that I needed. I needed it. The other, when they were just mounted flat, I had no support. Like this, it feels so much better. And all this is 1-inch spacers, and I added it under the rails. And it works like a charm. So both sides have it, and I'm very happy with steering wheel, with the seats, with the angle of the seats, with the the pedals. The whole look is nice. Next upgrade later on down the line is going to be having a matching Nardi shift knob to go with that steering wheel, and that's it.